Andrew and his party continue their quest in the Grym Forge. We still need to find what's called the Adamantine Forge. It's going to help us craft potentially incredible items that will only help us on our journey to the Moonrise Towers. Later, we might briefly visit the other part of the Underdark to find some hidden cove, but for now, we've got a job to do. Below us is where we fought the true soul Nier and Mini Dwagar. So Edrihil, he's going to jump back real quick. The party, they need to move to the other side, but only one person can make the jump once they begin to get over there. Alright, there's one. Let's go again. Perfect. Now he could jump on that platform while it's moving, but we need to lower them. It's possible. Alright, let's bring him down. Perfect, okay. So what we'll do, we're going to use a potion of Featherfall over here. That way, he's able to jump over and not take any damage. Simple enough. If he moves on his own, he's going to have to scout things out. There could be a lot of danger around us. So we're going to have to really take our time.
Seen everything.
Fortunately, there's a sigil close by, which indicates it should be safe. It should be. Alright, let's go back to the party.
You have my attention.
I could easily teleport all of them over there, but that feels a little bit weird to me. So instead, we're just going to jump right over here. That should do it. Okay, there's one jump. And we're all good to go. We'll keep on going down right now until we jump again. Simple. And no one took any damage. Come on, Shadowheart. You too. Oh, here's a mace mold. Yeah, we've been finding molds. That's got to be for the Adamantine Forge. So let's have a look at our map real quick. We're getting closer. We only need to come down over here to the southeast. Also, there was some cursed monk that we read about. We've got to find his amulet too. You know how I often like to change up our builds? I did make a minor tweak to Gel's. He is still a divination wizard where he gets portent die, but he's also got a feat called dual wielding. I thought it would be interesting if, like Gandalf, he would wield not one staff, but two. Currently, he's using, let's have a look real quick over here, the Staff of Arcane Blessing. We got that from the basement of the Arcane Tower. And Melf's First Staff, which adds a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Very handy. Though, I think right now, I would like to use Morning Frost. We're here to deal a little bit of cold damage. It seems like a good idea. Oh, look, there's another mold too. We found a few already, but we're here to find more. Let's go pick it up. Wait, hold on. Animated armor. That makes sense too. Look at all the armor around us. That's alright, we're gonna have a challenge. They didn't roll well for initiative, which works out in my favor. I've got some decent choices over here. Haste. Oh, that could be a very good one. We're gonna use it on Edrihil. Let him go out there and fight. So now he's gonna move so much more. So Gel, you'll move over to the left. Actually, move a bit further out. I don't want any ranged units being able to attack you easily. Lae'zel, she has a few options too. So we could jump. That's one option. We could use Misty Step. That's probably a better one. Let's move well over here. That way we're able to attack at least one target. There we go. Level 4 animated armor. Alright, so what we'll do then, we're going to use a pushing attack, or instead a disarming attack. If we can make it drop its weapon, that would be great. Let's try it out. Unfortunately, it was able to make it save, but it took 20 damage. We could do it again. Well, no, it's pretty beat up as it currently stands. Strike normally, 10 damage. Action Surge, is it really needed? No, I don't believe so. Alright, now it's time for Shadowheart. She's gonna move up too. We'll have her come over here. They've got a crossbow wielding animated armor. I wonder how they see me, I have no idea. I could push it if I wanted to in the future. Am I gonna do that right now? No. We'll strike normally. 8 damage, good job. Now back over to Edrihil. We've got one enemy way over here. I'm going to use my Vow. Sure, we'll want to gain advantage. If we don't have that, we could easily miss any of our attacks. You're my enemy now. I don't like you. Alright, we've got advantage. Time to attack. 12 damage. We'll strike again. 15 damage, but guess what? We get to act again. Thank you, haste. Oh, we're gonna miss. We need 18 to hit. They rolled 15. Well, thank you, Shadowheart. We get War God's Blessing plus 10 over to our attack roll. Miguel, I don't need you right now. So one enemy gone.
Breathe deep.
Great.
Move.
Actually, let's move over here. Oh, wait. Am I able to act again? That's crazy. I'll try to make a wild ranged attack. It probably won't hit, but we'll try anyway. A miss, sure. Let's end our turn. No, that caught me off guard. I haven't used haste before. I've used potions of speed. Alright, so one enemy attacked Lae'zel. The other one hit her for 4 damage. The first one who attacked her was destroyed. Another crossbow-wielding enemy to armor attacked twice at Shadowheart, but also missed. Do we really need Gel right now? Probably not. Not at the moment. We'll just try to make some aimless cantrip attack. A critical miss. Back over to Lae'zel. Alright, we'll go after more enemy to armor. Critical hit. One more strike to go. And it's gone. She hits like a truck. She's so good. Alright, let's move over here. Now, Shadowheart, it's your turn. She's gonna miss. Not unless we use Guided Strike. We'll do that. Perfect. 11 damage. We'll do it again. Another 11 damage. 22 total.
So much for peace.
Okay, Edrihil, let's jump up. I've been going a little bit harder when it comes to my abilities, just to ensure that we take out our foes. Alright, our blade is out. Time to swing. A miss, but we'll strike again. There, it's over. We beat them all. Haha. That was pretty good, I think. We did a very, very good job. Alright, they don't really have any loot on them that's worthwhile. Nothing to write home about. Let's come down real quick. We only need that one mold. Perfect. Scale mail. That's going to be handy. See, I don't want to build or craft any weapons, but armor, that takes a bit more time to replace outside of what Edrihil has. I mean, what he has is really good. Here's another old skeleton. Those poor Sharans, I mean, so many died. Wait, look over there. That's got to be it. Well, thankfully, I've got a pick on me, a deep delver, a war pick. But it's still a pick. So we just need to make it over there, which means I need to use, let's see. Ah, here we go. An elixir of fire resistance. It's going to provide resistance over to fire damage. Again, that's what we want. Only take half of the amount of damage from a certain damage type. Perfect. There we go. Now let's have a look at the map over here. Ah, the amulet. That might be close by as well. Very nice. We could bring the entire party, but we're not going to do that. Edrihil will go alone. He's got a pick. He's got the capability to jump. Oh, he doesn't need to. Okay, that's a lot easier than I thought it would be. I was a bit worried. Wow, what a big vein. Let's hit it. Again. Alright, we've got some ore. We didn't get a lot, but we've got some ore. And I saw a little text notification ready to burst. Oh, there's creatures down here. The amulet must be down there. So we'll get to it later on. We could drop down, but I don't want to do that right now. No, we're fine. Let's go back up. So we've got some ore. I wonder how much we're able to pick up. It can't be a lot. The forge is legendary, so I doubt they would give me a chance to get a lot to start with. We'll come back over here and have a look at the map. We don't need too much of what's close by. Alright, so now we just need to move down over to the right, it seems like. I've made sure that everyone over here has had their fire elixirs. I mean, come on. Look at where we're at. It's gonna get warm. Let's go down real quick. Ooh, look at that area. Alright, so we're not gonna go there just yet. And you know how in some games, it'll be hard to find that one item you're looking for? Not here. Look at that vein, it's massive. Alright, jump over everyone, come on. Perfect. I don't see any enemies. No, that's good. A good start. Let's come over here, we've gained more experience too. Alright, let's get everyone together. Next, jump over. Not that you really need to. And oh god, not Mephits. The last time we fought them, yeah, it was back in the swamp. Mud Mephits. Now we've got Magma Mephits. Alright, Burning Claws on Edrihil. They need a 19 to hit. They rolled 19. No, they rolled a 12. You're wrong. A miss. Of course, we've got our elixirs, though I don't like Gel being over here on the front lines. Let's see, heat metal on Lae'zel, she took 3 damage. Here comes another one flying towards us. Ooh, burning claws with Shadowheart. They need a 20 to hit, they've rolled a 22. Now they've rolled an 8. Perfect. Let's minimize a bit of damage. We're not usually surprised. Usually we're able to see our foes. There's a fire breath. But not here, not today. Alright, let's use a pushing attack, Lae'zel. Hit it, but push it back too. Perfect. Alright, so they do blow up. We now know. Push again, right over here. Lae'zel might save us. Wait, did another one spawn? Oh, I don't like that. Alright, we're gonna use Action Surge. And it's time. Another pushing attack. Let's see, they rolled a 20. They need a 20 to save. Now they've rolled a 5. Divination is so good, I love it. Alright, so after that, a ranged attack. That should do it. Perfect, okay. No damage for our core group that I was able to see. Good job, Lae'zel. So your turn is over. Gel, it's your turn. Ice Knife, I've not used it before. It's a level 1 conjuration spell. Throw a shard of ice that deals 1 to 10 piercing damage. It explodes and deals 2 to 12 cold damage to anyone nearby. Alright. I guess we'll use one, or instead what we could do is use a standard Ray of Frost. Let's do that to keep it simple. 20 damage. And gone. Oh wait, there's 2 more over to my left. There's so many here. Alright, Gel, jump back a bit if you don't mind. I don't want you on those front lines. Alright, back to them. 1 damage on Edriel, the other attacks. Ooh, a counter spell. Normally I wouldn't use it, but we might rest up after we're done here. I'm gonna think about it. No, I'll leave it alone for right now. 5 damage. Okay, Shadowheart, you've got a job too. You've got a few things you're able to use. Come over here. We could use a Guardian of Faith. It attacks nearby enemies, but we need more space. We don't have a lot over here. No, we don't. So instead, what about a Sunbeam for fun? Yeah, let's try that. We'll try to go after what's over to our left. 16 damage. It's gone now. All right, after that, could we attack again? No, we need a full action to do that. We've got a spiritual weapon that we could bring out, but it's okay. Let's end our turn. Back over to Edriel. So our big issue at the moment is that if I attack them and I kill them, they'll blow up. I think we'll be okay. Strike out Edriel. 16 damage. Not bad. Disadvantage. Oh, it's from heat metal. I see. Well, attack again. You didn't miss. Good. Move away for right now. Oh, if only you could attack again. That would be great. We've only got 1 more to beat. Lae'zel, you know what to do. Yeah, use a ranged attack. A miss. Oh, you're kidding me. Try it again. Perfect. Okay, we beat them. So we took some minor damage. We're going to do a short rest in just a bit. Oh, hold on. I need to throw some water over here. I just saw all the fire. I've got some water. Now, hold on. Let's bring out the Deep Delver, the War Pick. Let's strike. It's time. 1 more. Perfect. Another ore. And over here, more elixir of fire resistance. Not to mention, see, another Sharon book. You know what? Shadowheart, you pick it up. Alright? You do it.
No time to waste.
It's about your people, or at least your organization. We've got some books. Oh, they've not burned. Impressive. Many scrolls too. Oh, I love taking scrolls home. That's why Gel knows so many spells. Yeah, 2 more over here. Okay, let's have a look at that book. What is it about? The Lady's Worshippers, a registry of proud followers recruited by her loyal paladin, Ketheric Thorm. Ah, okay. Nothing too significant, I think. So we'll pick up a bit of loot while we're here. Heart-shaped rock. I mean, I'll take all of that. I'll need to organize and sell a few things later, but that's pretty handy for potions. So now that we're done here, I suppose we could continue moving on to the forge. I wonder if we should do a long rest first. Maybe we should. Now it's time for a good old-fashioned short rest. There we go.
I'll feel that one later.
No kidding. Let's go down. So don't forget, Edgerhill's father was a blacksmith, so what he needs to do here, it wouldn't be entirely lost upon him.
This must be the forge. What a feat of engineering it is.
No kidding. Okay, everyone jump down. You too, Shadowheart. So, what do we want to make first? We've got a crucible, a mold ejection lever, a mold chamber, and a forge lever. Let's come over to the chamber first. Perfect. So Edgerhill is going to make a shield first. It's going to be for Shadowheart. Done. Alright. Let's go over to the crucible. Now we need, let's see, what's over here? Our ore. It looks like right now we get to make 2 items. Okay. Now everyone, move over to the forge lever. It's about time. Alright, here we go. Now that was cool. Alright. Oh, we're going down closer to the lava, which makes sense because we need a heat source. We're not going to use fire, no. We're going to use lava. That's pretty intimidating.
That did the trick all right. And down it goes.
Let's see, what do we have over here? We've got a platform control to go back up, I assume. Alright. But we need lava. A lava valve. Oh, okay. So we'll turn it, then lava will come through here and fill up what we need. Alright, so everyone needs to wait right over here, otherwise we'll take a lot of damage. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, so once we're done here, we'll go back up, move over to the left, and hopefully help out that cursed monk. Now we're getting started on our work. And imagine trying to do what Edgerhill is doing right now, but wearing what he's wearing. That would be miserable. The lava's flowing in, no issue so far. Though Edgerhill looks concerned. And there's some weird sound coming from over there. That can't be good. No, it's really not good. True Soul near was no issue, but whatever that is, that's going to be an issue. It's massive too. Alright, let's get ready for a major battle. It's hammer time. It's always hammer time. Surrounded by lava, great. Thankfully, what's called Grym is going last. Level 8, Eternal Protector of the Forge. 300 HP too. Let's see, a dexterity of only 6. You're superheated for 2 turns, meaning what? Exposure to lava has caused Grym's adamantine body to soften, cannot be affected by certain damage types, and is vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. Oh, that's good to know, but you've got an AC of what, 18? We've got to watch out. Gel, you're going to use haste right now. Use it on Edgerhill. He's got a maul for a reason. Alright, now Gel, move back. You've got to watch out. We're surrounded by lava. That's got to be scary. Now Edgerhill, you're going to use your vow because you need advantage whenever you strike out. Go on. You've got it. Attack number 1, 22 damage. Number 2, 30 damage. Number 3. Let's see. You're gonna miss unless you get War God's Blessing from Shadowheart, a +10 to your chance to hit. There we go. 18 more damage. 1 more strike. Let's try it out. 26 damage. So Grym has what? 204 HP out of 300. Not bad. Your turn is over. Lazel, I want you over here too. Let's cause Grym to trip. Go on, attack now. 11 damage, and he's prone too, great. Use your polearm clout, which is bludgeoning damage. Do it now. 12 damage. 7, and you're done for right now. We could use action surge, but we're not going to. Okay. Shadowheart, your turn. Let's have you bring out a spiritual weapon. We're gonna bring out a maul. Let's do that. It's very simple. Perfect. Then you're going to use Bless. Use, let's see, 1 on Edgerhill, Lazel, and yourself. Done. Alright, our turns are over. Spiritual weapon, attack now. 4 damage. I'll take it. Grym is now standing up. 170 HP left. What is it gonna do? Oh boy. Awaken. I don't know what that means, but that's okay. Spiritual weapon, attack. Actually, hold on. Before you do that, Lae'zel, try to knock it prone again. Trip attack. Go on. 10 damage. Use it again. 8 damage. It's prone. Oh yeah. Polearm Clout for bludgeoning damage. 12 damage. Okay. Your turn is over. Back over to Gel. Gel, what could you do right now? We've got a few options, I suppose. But I don't know what would actually hurt it quite a bit. So hold on. Let's go back over to the spiritual weapon. You'll attack. Oh, you're gonna miss. That's okay. Now, Shadowheart. You could try to attack, but you're a little bit too far away, so don't do that. Leave it alone for right now. We've got a guiding bolt, but radiant damage might not work out. So instead, just wait over here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just move back. Your turn is over. Gel, what about you? You've got Bone Chill. You've got Ray of Frost. Sure, try it out. Go on. 4 damage. Not a lot. Back over to Edgerhill. Hammer time. 28 damage. And again. 22. A third time. 32 damage. Incredible. One more attack. 22. Okay. It's nearly gone. Not yet, but nearly. Grym gets back up. Back to my turn again. Alright. Lae'zel, trip attack. Go on. 12 damage. Good job. Polearm Clout. 14 damage. Only 6 HP left. Edgerhill. Hammer time again. And we've won. We've done it.
Victory is mine. The Guardian's fallen.
No kidding. Okay, so we've got the Grim Skull Helm. Attackers can't land critical hits on the wearer. Grants resistance to fire damage too, and we get to use Hunter's Mark. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Ah, that feels good. Let's have a look now. Yeah, we only get to remain over here. Then once we're done building our armor, we'll move over to the left. But we beat that armor. That feels really good. Now, where do we get our shield? Let's come back over here to the lever. We'll try that first. I mean, I want to make more than one item, so I need our team to stay right where they're at right now. There we go. Now give me my shield. Oh, it's beautiful too. Look at it. The Adamantine shield. Alright, let's have a look. +2 to armor class. Normal. Adamantine shield. When a melee attack misses you, the attacker is sent reeling for 2 turns. Let's have a look at that. Recovering from receiving a terrible blow or hitting a strong metal has a -1 penalty to attack rolls for every turn remaining. Nice. Then we've got Shield Bash. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone unless they succeed a dexterity saving throw. And also, critical hits cannot land on the wearer. Incredible. Well, here you go, Shadowheart. Now, we're not done.
Won't budge.
Hold on. Ejection lever. There we go. Okay. Get it on out. Let's put another one inside. That's going to be a splint mold. There we go. Let's go to the crucible. Open up. Here's my ore. Perfect. Next, we'll come over here. We took out Grym. Only one simple little guardian. Lava, come on out. Yeah, Shadowheart is going to be in a great position now. No one's taking any damage. The lava is out. Let's go back to Shadowheart. Here's your shield. Yeah, that's great. Good for her. Alright. Now, do we just wait? Yeah, we just wait. Then we'll come back over here real quick. Use our lever again. We've got 2 adamantine items. Awesome. Was it hard? Sure, a little bit. splint armor. Okay, let's see. What do you have? Very rare heavy armor, 18 armor class, magical plate. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. Awesome. Intense adamantine backlash. When a melee attack hits you, the attacker is sent reeling for 3 turns. Okay, nice. And again, critical attacks won't be able to affect us. The weapons probably would have been fine, but again, that armor, that shield, it's so good. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, I'll need to dye it, but it looks great. So we've got our armor now. Unless we find more ore, we're done here. That just means we need to move over here to actually find that amulet. You know, just for a bit, let's show our helmet. Naturally, we're drenched in blood. Dear God, it makes our current armor look chaotic. We'll come over here real quick and jump over. So, we've got one more thing to find here. Then we need to head on over to the Moonrise Towers. Are we gonna long rest? Absolutely, we'll need to. Let's see, what do we have over here?
Lava's erupting. Better watch my step.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's hold on. Ready to burst? It's about to burst, watch out. Okay, next we'll jump over here. If we take any damage, that's okay, it happens. Let's keep on moving. I mean, if you want to join me, you can. I could leave them all behind, but I'm choosing not to. Get over here, hurry up. Okay, so we have one adamantine chest. Astarion isn't here, so I can't open it up. I wish I could, but I can't. We'll have to get it to him. We'll send it over to camp. Perfect.
What have we here? The cause of the lake's disturbances, surely.
Where? Oh, right there. A lava elemental, level 6. Well, Gel, you know what to do. Use one ice storm for fun. Go on. Decent, okay. It had 95 HP, now it has what, 58? Let's see. Gel used Insidious Cold and Lava Elemental. They need 12 to save. They rolled a 5. Do not react. No, I don't want to help out, thank you. Ice Knife. Attack again. At level 3. Go on. 24 damage, 3 after that. Nice work. Okay, back over to Lazel. Could I loot it though? I doubt it. I mean, that would be a problem, I think. Attack now. 7 damage. Attack again. Go on. Alright, not bad. Action surge. We might as well go all out. I mean, let's do it. Another ranged attack. And one more after that. Only 7 HP left. Kill it! Nice work. Okay. We took out pretty much everything around us right now, I think. Yeah, so we just need what? A lost amulet. Oh, hold on. Edgerhill. You'll go on your own, okay? Only because you're able to jump so very far. There we go. Oh, a bone. Great. Is there anything else over here? I suppose not. I was hoping, but here's a halberd. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. We'll have to jump over here first. What about that amulet? Maybe it's in that chest. I don't know. Let's see, that devil halberd. We've got it now. Let's go back again. And I suppose we'll head back to camp. If I'm wrong, we'll come back over here and try to find what we can, but I'm not able to see too much at the moment, despite what the map tells me. We're all back together. Okay, if we have a look at the map again, yeah, we've went over everything, I think. So, it's time for a long rest. And now we're back at camp. Astarion, you've got a job to do. Edgerhill has a new outfit for his camp. I feel like he's been out here for too long. He's beginning to lose it just a little bit. Were his pants white to begin with? I'm not sure. But for now, Astarion, go do your job. A DC of 20, but we've got advantage. A 30. We made it. Very good. Now Edgerhill is going to open up that chest. Let's see, a scroll of fly, that's fine. Gold, more gold, and 1 sentient amulet, a level 2 evocation spell called Shatter that we know of. Key restoration, we have no monk, and a new class action, talk to the sentient amulet. Do I want to do that? Probably not, but let's pick it up.
Thou hast come!
The amulet is heavy, but holds a subtle warmth, like it was left under the sun. Suddenly, the metal surges with heat. You feel great power and an overwhelming urge to laugh.
Can thou endure?
I would hope so. Let's fight that urge. Okay, a DC of 10. Please do it. A 9. We didn't do it. We're gonna look insane right now.
There's no escaping the laughter. Telepathic mushrooms, walking brains. It's all so comical.
Shadowheart does not look happy. Not even a little.
How unfortunate. Alas, thou must do. Return me, take me home, and thou shalt glow with blessings.
Okay. Return you where? To whom?
To my granddaughter, Shira Clarwin. Serves Ilmata, she does.
She waits in Worm's Crossing. Take me there, and thou shalt bathe in her golden gifts. Oh, thou shalt be blessed indeed.
Are you sure? Okay. Now, that laughter, what did you do to me?
The Sharans tormented me, and I laughed at the pain till ne'er couldst I stop.
Is there affliction more terrible than eternal joy? This is my pleasure. This is my curse.
That thing's tainted. Better to leave it than bear a dead man's grudges.
I do understand, but hold on. Let's use a bit of insight. What are its intentions? A DC of 10. An 8. We're just not doing well when it comes to these types of rolls. We'll use inspiration for once. I've got 3 more after that. A 19. We made it.
Beneath the rampant joy, you sense the monk's fear and sincerity. He doesn't wish to harm you, but that doesn't mean he won't.
Oh dear. Okay. We'll investigate too. A DC of 10. 13. Now we're doing better.
Etched on its face is an image of the dawning sun.
Okay. Religion roll. Consider the inscribed image. What could it mean? A DC of 10. An 18. Nice. Back to back.
You recognize the symbol. It belongs to those sworn to Lathander, god of dawn and renewal. Whatever madness this spirit suffers was inflicted by Lathander's enemies, followers of Shah. And this madness may flow into you.
Well, I don't like that. But I will take you to your granddaughter at Worm's Crossing.
I shall walk with thee. I shall grant you my power.
Great. I'm going to stow it away. I don't want to put it on.
You feel a chuckle coming on, but it soon fades.
Yeah, thank you. That's done now. We're done with that, okay? We're not doing that again. So now, we're about done over here in, I believe, Grym Forge. We'll need to go back to the Underdark briefly. We've got one more area to check out. We're back in the Underdark again. Remember, we're right by the Arcane Tower. So, we're gonna prod around a little bit more. Why? Because look at the map. There's one area I didn't go to. And you know how I am. I've got to check out every little thing. I know we've got some mushrooms over here. The last time we saw that, it had to do with the hag.
Mushrooms. Pretty, but it doesn't do much.
No, not for me. Let's see. We've got a dead drow.
This drow's cracked like an egg. Must have fallen quite some hide.
No kidding. When hide-bound journal. I'll pick it up for right now. It can't be of too much consequence, I wouldn't imagine, so... hold on. How
Hidden
do we get
away,
over here?
But not hidden well enough.
No, not at all. Hold on. Let's go around. See, that's where I want to get to. Which I suppose if we go back to where we were once at, we could jump down there. That could be it. Every nook and cranny, I've got to look. It's kind of like one of those games where you hover your mouse over things to find like clues or to do another thing. You do that here. You always find something. All right, there we go. That's got to be safe. Kind of like where, oh, hold on. Let's back up. Oh dear. I don't like that. Let's back up. Let's go over here actually. Come on, all of you. You don't want to be there, all right? Perfect. That's a great shot. No one needs to take any damage. Not right now. All right, go down. A net and another dead body. Helmet of Autonomy. Proficiency in wisdom saving throws. Oh, that could be very handy. I like that. Okay. All right, so we'll climb down. You know, I've been through the Underdark so many times now. Just going back and forth, looking at every little area. And here's a zone I've never been in. We've got some weird fishy creature over there. Oh, it's gonna end in bloodshed. They're Kuo-toas.
Can't slow down.
They're really funny little creatures. I use them in D&D as a DM whenever I'm playing in the Forgotten Realms. Essentially, they find something to worship as a god. A shiny shell, whatever. Oh boy. There's a lot of them too. If we've got to fight here, it's gonna be bloody, but okay, let's go in. We've got to. It's D&D. Normal people would leave. D&D fighters, players, whatever, they go in.
Our blood to fill your oceans. Oh, blessed Boal. Our bones to build your temple in the deep.
A wave of pure devotion washes over you, and with every surge, you feel a presence grow in response.
Purge, priest. Promises. Your god wants proof. Wants blood.
These beings are Kuo-toa, former Mind Flayer slaves that manifest their gods through sheer belief.
You, our Lord of Murder, demands sacrifice. You will be an offering for the great god Boal.
You're kidding me. That's a redcap. We fought them back in the swamp. All right, hold on. Let's do a bit of investigation. Get your bearings. What have you stumbled in on? Oh boy, -1 from intelligence. Only a 1d4 bonus from Shadowheart. DC of 15. Come on. Oh, that was a bad roll. A 6. All right, I'll use a bit of inspiration. Let's try it again. A 9. It's not working out. I'll give it one more try for fun. Come on. Look at that, a 20. Not a nat 20, but a 20. I'll take it.
That sickle blade, it's no religious totem. It belongs to a common redcap. Fey creatures known for their bloodlust.
Well, priest. Boal wants a sacrifice. Boal wants blood.
All right. Let's have a look over here. We've got performance or persuasion. You know what? Persuasion would work out. Are your followers aware you're just a rabid little fey creature? A DC of 15, but we've got more bonuses. A 28. Now that was easy.
Little? I'm a god. And I'm gonna rip you, tear you, wear you for a hat.
In the outburst of emotion, you feel the divine presence falter, then revert to its basic, cruel nature.
Got him. You idiot. Yep.
Bollocks! Don't do anything hasty now. The fish folk got plenty of power. We can share.
blessed boar. What?
Shut it, you! I'm talking to my chosen. Chosen got power. You want power, don't you?
Maybe not from you. Okay. I'm gonna use over here. Let's see. Paladin and religion. I need no god to claim my power. I will show them the way of my oath. It probably won't work out, but I would like it to. A DC of 20. Let's try it out. You're kidding me, a nat 20. Oh my god. Could they become my disciples? I would love that. Little fish paladins. Alright, let's go. So now you get to hear about my god. Well, it's about retribution, and you'll be my disciples of retribution. Oh, it'll be perfect.
Yes! Yes! I sense judgment, retribution, a new god to show us the way.
No, no, no! I'm the Lord of Murder! Me!
You're kidding me. Now that's some top tier D&D. Becoming a fish god. I had no idea that was a possibility. Okay. Okay, hold on. I need to get my bearings here. Lae'zel, let's bring you over here. We'll have you shoot from afar. Use a disarming ranged attack. Yeah, we'll go pretty hard. Let's go. A War God's Blessing. That way you hit. Oh, no weapon now, redcap. Okay, after that, a trip attack. But it'll be from afar. Come on, Lae'zel. 9 damage. Then we'll use an action surge. We're going pretty hard right now. I've got to protect my followers. Oh, wait, hold on. Trip attack, not a disarming attack. The first one worked out. A miss. Let's try it one more time. Go on. Not bad. 24 damage. A critical hit. Okay, so you're done. Now we go over to Astarion. Astarion, could you really hide anywhere? I mean, you could, but move over here. It'll be okay, I think. A ranged attack. Yeah, perfect. Go on. It's over. We did it. Tipping the scales. Inspiration for Shadow Art. Beautiful. Huh. We got him.
Still breathing.
All right. Let's go pick up a bit of loot. Why not? Oh. He didn't really have much at all. But fine. I suppose we could pick up a giant conch shell. Yeah, that's mine. I'm gonna get my secrets from it. Oh, and let's talk to Puldrip. There we are.
You've slain the pretender. We knew in our hearts the god Boar was false. But you, we see you. We know you by your true name, Maglumpa.
A god to the fishes. A dream come true, is it?
What is to be your first commandment, O great god?
Okay. I'm trying to not laugh the entire time. What am I called now? Macrumpla? Okay, hold on. No, Maclumpa is perfect. I'm now reading my options here. So I could say go out and build me an army. And let's see. Perhaps you should study the teachings of my god. I could also say no more blood rituals. Yeah, you know what? Study the teachings of my god.
Yes, yes. We will study this being who claims power over you, great Maglumpa, so that one day we might destroy them.
Wait, no, that's not what I wanted you to do. Oh god. Okay, well, look, they're not gonna hurt anyone here, not that I know of. Can we talk to him again?
We know that you must go. Great Maglumpa, we will tend your church down here and wait until the time is right.
Okay, they'll be waiting for a very long time. Well, that was fascinating.
Flies before me.
I could have told them no more blood rituals, but look, they're not bothering anyone. As long as they're sacrificing their own, I suppose. I'm not here to interfere with their way of life. If they're going after others, like if I had word that they were kidnapping other people, that would be a different story. And if we want to, we could always come back, but there's no reason for me to kill them. No, I don't believe so. Here's a heavy chest. Okay, what's inside? Anything good? Jade, gold, really. And we've got a scroll over here. The Ecstasy of Murder. Dear God. One to Bel's favor has quickened within one of his beloved murderers. The bliss of his love is nigh indescribable, for he blesses his loyal with a new sensation. A mindless, instinctual, primal sensation that comes from within the bowels. Dear God. Leave my bowels out of that. I'll take it. I don't like it, but I'll take it. Alright, what else do we have around here? Probably nothing of note, I would imagine. I'll come back to pick up my fish. Oh, I always come back for my fish.
Something over there.
Let's see, a message in a bottle. Alright, let's open it up and see. Dad, sorry I stopped writing. We ran out of paper on the road. I got this from the druids. Maybe that's why they're so mad at us. I hope this can find you. Zevlor says you got lost and that our old house is gone. But I read a book that says all rivers find their way into the Styx by Donnie. Oh, it's really sad. Alright, well, I'll pick that up for right now. I think I've got the letter anyway. Yeah, I'll hold on to it. Yeah, I can't remember. Did we meet that kid before? I feel like we did, but I'm not sure. So, let's get out of here. There are a few things we need to do. Only a few things. Then, we get to go to Moonrise, or at least the Shadowlands. Before we head out to Moonrise, I wanted to handle a few things that we've yet to handle. So we've got Lady Esther right by the Trielta Crags, not too far from the Githyanki creche where we got that egg. Well, all the Githyanki over here are gone. I brought Karlak instead of Lae'zel. She probably wouldn't want me to do this, but the Society of Brilliance, they want the egg, so I might as well give it to them. I mean, otherwise it'll stay in my pack for all time. Here we are.
Have you given any more thought to the retrieval of that Githyanki egg?
Aren't you lucky? I have the egg right here, take it.
My, how fortuitous! Jolly good show cracking through that creche. They had it guarded up to the gizzard. Our reward is most assuredly in order. You've proven an exceptionally efficient friend today. I hope we can work together again.
Maybe one day, but that's a very paltry sum of gold. What a shame. Let's go out over here. We've got something we need to do for Astarion. He's been wanting to look at that necromancy book for a long time. Well, we've got a few tools for him. We've got, of course, Edrahil's Aura of Protection, a +2 bonus on saving throws. He's currently wearing that Helmet of Autonomy, giving him proficiency in Wisdom saving throws. And I also gave him a shield belonging to Shadowheart, Safeguard Shield, +1 to saving throws. That should be all that he hopefully needs for that. So now, let's open up over here. Should be in that backpack. Perfect. Alright, let me actually select him. There we go. Edrahil could open it up. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I mean, that would be fine. Oh, hold on. One more thing we need to do. Bless. We need Bless. A 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. One here, there, and over here. I thought I would show a pretty decent way to handle that book. So that should do it, I think.
Well, hello.
Alright, back over to Astarion. I'm sure there's other tools, but what we have right now might be able to handle it. At least I hope so.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
Yeah, put your hand in it. Why not?
You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You feel the darkness radiating from the book. It's delicious.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
Please don't open the creepy book.
We've got to. We've got to. Okay, place the amethyst into the slot of the book's cover. Okay, we got like a little magical tentacle. Interesting. Time to open it up. Sorry, Karlak. We've got to.
The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly, you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply.
Well, quite the page turner. I'll get back to it when I have more time to focus.
Yeah, we've got time now. Don't worry about it. Let's take your book out. Actually, no, keep it there. That's fine. Let's open it. Again. I want to know what's inside myself.
You feel its connection, its longing to be opened, to share its secrets. You open the book to the first page, with its shifting glyphs and strange whispers.
Right. So, any other paladin, at least what we have in the game right now, they would probably destroy the book outright. However, we have a Vengeance Paladin. I would mark him to be a bit more akin to a witch hunter who's willing to use any tool possible to get his end result. Astarion is a fine scalpel that we use in combat, and right now, if he wants to gain some manner of power here, that's fine. He can't stop us, but we could stop him. Time for a saving throw. Now, let's have a look at all of our bonuses. Perfect. 1d4 from Bless, +3 from Wisdom Proficiency, 2 from Aura of Protection, +1 from Safeguard Shield, and +2 from Wisdom. Alright. I could even respec him to max out his Wisdom too, but I'm not doing that much. 9 to 12 for our bonus. A DC of only 10. A 16. That's really good.
The symbols dart beneath your eyes, warping and twisting. Your head throbs, but you almost understand.
Right. Time to turn another page. A DC of 15. A 16. We barely made it.
The world around you is gone. You can only see those glyphs, only hear those voices. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer.
Alright. Urge your hand to turn another page. Let's do that. A DC of 20. A 26. We did it.
The glyphs scream, branding your mind with strange runes. You see time rewritten, fate undone, your future thrumming with power. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you you should never have known.
We know so much now. Alright. Let's see here. Did it update our journal? Yes. We could still destroy it. Sure. We've got... Let's see. We managed to read most of the book, absorbing some of its necromantic power, but it snapped shut before we could finish it. There must be a way to reach the end. Now, if I remember right, we gain a +1 to wisdom saving throws. Let's have a look over here at wisdom. Yeah, +1 from forbidden knowledge. Very good. It's funny, we use Astarion so much, but he doesn't really care for Edrihil, which is actually how we wanted. Now, beyond that, we should get, let's see over here. Yeah, there we go. Speak with dead. Not bad. Not that we really need it. We've got our amulet, but it's handy to have that too. Why not? So now, that's a long-running thing that we've not yet completed until just now. Put your hood back on. It's fine. Get your blade back out. That's good too. And he's ready. We're also about ready to head through the towers. That's true. Yeah. I know that flask we have, we could sell. Yeah, we could do that. Remember the one we got from those interim traders? That's right over here. I just need to organize my gear, and I always try to do that after every single major segment. We're actually very close to level 8. We're very powerful, and our builds are just incredible right now. They've done so well. I haven't been multiclassing. I could. I'm at a point where multiclassing could really become, you know, viable for me to use, but I actually enjoy monoclassing a lot, especially for like my first time really playing through, just because it allows me to fully understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and if I ever do multiclass, I'll know so much more about my own class that I'm currently using. So we'll see. I also do have Lump's Warhorn. Now that I'll probably use eventually. I know the Iron Flask has some type of creature inside, so we could like throw it out like an evil Pokeball and watch it just wreak mayhem. So those are options for me. In fact, had I thought about it, I would have used it on the Dwaygar, but they were easy. They were easy enough. Alright, so I suppose what we could do a long rest. Then we could head over to the Moonrise Towers. We could either use the mountain pass over here, or we could go back over to Grym Forge. I think I'm tired of being underground. We're gonna head over here. We're back at camp now. We're gonna take that mountain pass in order to get into the Shadowlands. Now, I did try talking to people. They don't really have anything more to say, not right now. We tapped them out in that other part we had where we just spoke to everyone about every little topic. Also, as you know, in combat, we've been doing incredibly well. When I'm allowed to, I'll plan out the entire battle. If you're allowed to freely walk and you're able to see every little thing that you're able to utilize in combat, you're going to have a much easier time. If you know that you're going to head into a spider den where there's a lot of poison, you prepare for that. In my case, I knew that I was going into a lava-filled area, so I brought stuff for that too. And not only that, if I am surprised, I have a pretty balanced team, so we're able to react very well. But that's really the beauty of D&D. It's what I love about it, just being able to plan out battles, being able to really ask questions, or if you're playing online, maybe you've got a digital map so you're able to see things, and you still ask more questions. Now, because of all of that, because we've been doing so well in combat, maybe we should amp it up a bit. It's going to make my life a lot harder. My only concern is probably about social roles. We only do well when it comes to charisma-based roles, and that's because of friends, our cantrip. We get advantage on a lot of social roles. Maybe on tactician, we won't be able to use it on friendly targets, which will make our life a lot harder. But in combat, we could use a little bit more of a challenge. So we've been playing it balanced the entire time. Now we're moving over here to tactician. Combat is going to get extreme. Who knows what we might lose, who might die, whatever might happen. I'm going to do my best, and now we're getting ready to go to bed. Oh, I haven't multiclass. No. So over here, we've got, of course, Edriel, a level 7 paladin. We are nearly 8, and we're not even in Act 2 yet. We've got Karlach, a Wild Heart Barbarian, a War Domain Cleric. Now, for clerics, I believe they're really slept on. Trickery might not perform as well, but Light, Tempest, and War, those are my favorite ones to use for a cleric. They're all very, very fun. And if you need someone to just patch up the group, a Life Cleric can be really fun too. But I'm more about Light because I like dealing damage. If you deal more damage, then you don't need to heal up because your foes are dead, which is awesome. And over here for Gel, Evocation is very good and very common to use for him, but I prefer Divination because his rolls are able to help out the team, or of course impair our foes. I like that a lot too. And that'll be our first crew, I think, for right now. Shadowheart for a Cleric, Karlach for a bit of simplicity and just punching people in the face, and also Gel for some more magic. Now, it's time to go to bed. We need to get ready. We're going into the Shadowlands. It's finally time. I've got my camp supplies. I've got so many too. I mean, just so many. We're not gonna run out. I don't really rest that much. I don't. Finally, some good sleep. That's got to be relaxing. Some new clothing for Shadowheart too. Someone's old clothing, but her new clothing. The team is now ready. We've got our gear. I look like a knight who's about to charge in to fight a dragon. Well, everyone, we've done it. We've made it to the finale of Act 1. We fought a major boss like Grym, and thankfully we were able to prepare for him. I mean, as I told you before, if you think about any campaign in D&D, like let's say you know that you're going to be playing a campaign where there's a lot of undead, then you probably want to build for that. You wouldn't want to build for things that would really not work well against the undead. So right now we're about to go into the Shadow Cursed Lands. I would imagine that we need radiant damage, maybe fire, some light cantrips, things like that. And so whenever we went there, I knew that we're going to be handling what? Fire, lava, rocks, a hammer, fire resistance. These are all tools that could help out. Water, all of that good stuff. So before we actually get over there and we end Act 1, let's have a look at our gear. I'm currently wearing a different helmet because I feel like it's going to do better. Our Holy Lance Helm. Smite the Graceless. Creatures who miss their attack rolls against the wearer must make a dexterity saving throw or take 1 to 4 radiant damage. If they're vulnerable to radiant damage, they're going to take even more damage. A con saving throw of +1. We've got our Adamantine Splint Armor. I love it. Very rare heavy armor. We've gone over that already. Now these gloves I love so much. Gloves of the Growling Underdog. I don't remember where I got them. The wearer gains advantage on melee attack rolls while surrounded by 2 or more foes. Strength saving throws, +1. Down over here, these are boots I could really change up. I really only have them on for the +1 to athletics because we don't really dash that much. Why? Because we're able to jump so far. We've got our athlete feat, which allows us to jump very, very far. On paper, there's other feats that would do better in combat, but just being able to explore the world without having to be impeded, that's been so powerful. So I would like to keep that capability. Not to mention, it's fine if we hit hard, but if we can't reach our enemy, then we can't damage our foe anyway. But jump allows me to reach any foe whenever I want to. Alright, Speedy Sparks. When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during combat, they gain 3 lightning charges. Of course, you know about our Everburn Blade. We got that from that Devil Commander in episode 1 on that Nautiloid ship. We've got over here 1 heavy crossbow. Crusher's Ring, movement speed up by 3 meters. Again, we're all about mobility. Normally, I would put on a haste helm on Edgerhill. That way, in the very beginning of combat, he's able to just move in, but because he's able to jump, that's fine. Now, we've got our other helmet over here, the Helmet of Smiting. When you apply a condition with one of your smite spells, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier, a con saving throw of +1. That's fine, but again, that extra radiant damage should be really good. We have an AC of 19 with a Shield of Tyr, or a Shield of Faith. No, it's called Tyr's Protection. It's that unique form of Shield of Faith that we get from our Sword of Justice. Yeah, that would put us at 21 AC. So our enemies would probably miss a lot, which means extra damage. That's really good. We also have over here the Envoy's Amulet. That's for social encounters. Look at that. +2 bonus on persuasion checks. Of course, I would need to know that I'm going to need that one. We'll see if it actually comes into play or not.
My face protects
now, for Shadowheart, she's a pure War Domain Cleric. Like I said before, I like Light, Life, War, and also Tempest. Probably Tempest and Light are really way up there, but War is a lot of fun, especially if you have a melee-heavy group, and I often use a lot of melee characters. I know that magic and ranged attacks are so good, but I love going in melee. She's got over here her Vital Conduit Boots. When the wearer casts a spell that requires concentration, they gain 8 temporary hit points, +1 to athletics. For gloves, we got these from Zevlor, I believe. Hellrider's Pride. Helm's Protection. When you heal another creature, it gains resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks, a +1 strength saving throw. For her chest piece, we've got a chainmail +2, 2 less slashing damage, nothing too unique. And of course, for her amulet, we've got Misty Step. It's so good. I really recommend using Misty Step. I mean, it comes into play all the time, whether we're exploring, whether we need to get to a foe in combat, or to get away. Okay, Strange Conduit Ring. While concentrating on a spell, the wearer's weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 psychic damage. She's often concentrating. There's a lot of concentration spells. The Whispering Promise. When you heal a creature, you gain a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws for 2 turns. She doesn't need to heal people up too often, but she does at times. Of course, we've got our Blood of Lathander that we've gone over before, our Adamantine Shield, 1 heavy crossbow, an AC of 20. And look at that, 16 strength, constitution, and also wisdom. She's pretty balanced out. I mean, she's really good at what she does. I did give her a feat, Resilient. Increases your con by 1, and gain proficiency in con saving throws. We don't want her concentration to ever break. Now for Gel,
I have the magic
I
touch.
told you before, I changed up his build only a little bit. Of course, he's a divination wizard where we get dye that we're able to use to impair our foes or help out our allies. It's been incredible to have that. I mean, evocation is fine if I want to cast spells and not hit my allies, but I'm pretty careful with that anyway. Instead, I would like dye to help everyone out, or of course, cause my foes to miss. Now, he's a dual wielder, which means I didn't give him an ASI, an ability score increase. Only 16 intelligence, which is okay. But for now, he's able to dual wield staffs. That gives him +1 to his AC. And over here, we get more effects. So Melf's first staff, you gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Again, really good. We've also got Morning Frost. Now, we use that to great effect. We toss a bit of water at a foe, used Ray of Frost, then they were frozen. So we were able to just butcher our enemies, and we could keep on doing that for the entire game if we wanted to. It's pretty handy, especially if I want to build for, like, I don't know, some cold damage. Like over here right now, because of that Morning Frost, I've got Ice Storm, we've got Ice Knife, and also Ray of Frost. We've got many, many options. He's all about blasting, he's all about damage too. Now, we've got another staff that we're able to use too. Staff of Arcane Blessing. Mistress Blessing, or Blessing rather. Bless grants an additional 1d4 to saving throws and weapon attack rolls, and an additional 2d4 to spell attack rolls. A 2d4 to spell attack rolls. You would hit all the time. That staff is so good, so we could pair it with our Morning Frost, or over here, with our Melf's first staff. I mean, our enemies are going to be done for. Gel will always hit. We would just need to use Bless a lot more. Over here, I gave him those really good boots. They look a bit funny. I could have given them to anyone else, but again, they look kind of strange. And I'm all about aesthetic too. I mean, I don't mind having really good gear, but it's also got to look good too, you know? Alright, so can't be enwebbed, entangled, or ensnared, and can't slip on grease or ice. Very good, because, I mean, he does have ice spells. Also, Misty Step. Nice. Okay, Gloves of Belligerent Skies. Thunderous Conversion. When the wearer deals thunder damage, lightning damage, or radiant damage, inflict 2 turns of reverberation upon the target. I believe that's like a monk thing, right? Yeah. A -1 penalty to strength, dex, and con saving throws, and so forth. We've also got Padded Armor, +2. He's a human. He's able to use shields and also light armor like that. Very handy. So we don't need to actually waste anything on Mage's armor. We've got Shield anyway, which is a reaction spell. Okay, a Circlet of Psionic Revenge. When you succeed a saving throw, the foe that caused the throw takes 1 to 4 psychic damage. That's okay. I mean, we'll give it to Lae'zel later on. She's got other stuff to wear. It would give her a nice little bonus to saving throws for sure. And a +1 could make a big difference. Now over here, I've got some very important items. Really, I think the primary one would be Necklace of Elemental Augmentation. When one of your cantrips deals acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage, add your spellcasting modifier to the damage dealt. My modifier is pretty high, so that's really good. We've got over here Sunwalker's Gift. He doesn't have dark vision, but here he's able to see in the dark up to 12 meters. Mage's Friend. He doesn't really need it, but I gave it to him anyway. +1 to Arcana and +1 to Religion. Pretty handy to have. I mean, I'll probably give him a different ring later on. Now, for Carly. She's got Blooded Great Axe. Right now, she has a temporary buff, providing 1d4 radiant damage. And imagine, if we fight undead, and they're vulnerable to radiant damage, we're going to hit like trucks, okay? 1d4 slashing conditional damage. So when the wielder has 50% hit points or less, they deal an additional 1 to 4 slashing damage. That could be very handy. Of course, I'll probably give her a different weapon later on. I could give her that Everburn sword. I might do that again. I'll think about it. We'll see in time. Because it wouldn't be conditional, but she's got a 1d4 radiant, so I wanted to hold on to that for right now. Yeah, 1d12, that's pretty good. However, you could roll very low on damage. It's a possibility. She's got over here Boots of Speed, Click Heals. I mean, she's all about mobility. We want her to be able to move so quickly whenever possible. I gave her Gloves of Dexterity. That way, we could change up her build and improve other stats. She's got 16 for Con, 18 for Dex, 17 for Strength. She just needs 1 more point over here. That would be incredible. If only we had that one hag's hair. Oh well. Now, she's got half plate armor on, a +1, 18 AC total, She is a barbarian, but her dex bonus wouldn't be sufficient. She would need more to be able to surpass what we get from medium armor. And I gave her the haste helm. So at the very beginning of combat, she gets momentum for 3 turns. For each little duration of momentum, we get, let's see, an increase of 1.5 meters per remaining duration of that effect. Right, our movement speed goes up by that much. Nice. All right, so after that, she's got Amulet of the Unworthy, grants resistance to slashing damage, but vulnerability to bludgeoning damage. Of course, if we see a hammer, I'll need to remember to take it off or she's going to be in trouble. But usually we fight foes who use slashing damage, so that'll cut that in half. She's also got Ring of Mind Shielding, because we don't want her being charmed. That would be really, really bad for all of us. So she's got that on. I'll switch it around as I need to. Then a Ring of Jumping, just to give her a level 1 transmutation spell, Jump. I want her to be able to move around. And of course, 1 crossbow of Arcane Force. Nice little extra arcane ability if we want to use it. So that's our gear right now. And let's see. Aspect of the Beast Bear. Your carrying capacity is doubled, and you have an advantage on strength checks. I mean, I could change it up. She's all about a few things right now. I mean, she's got Feral Instinct from being a high-leveled barbarian. I gave her Great Weapon Master. That's been very handy too, because we wanted to have advantage whenever. Whenever she's able to get it, we want that so that we're able to turn it on and hit even harder. Because we do get a penalty to hit if we have it on. So advantage means we, of course, roll twice, take the higher of the 2 rolls. That's why we use Reckless Attack all the time. We also have our own version of Smite. Oh yeah, look at that, Branding Smite. That's going to be good, especially whenever we go after the undead, as I did mention before. Alright, those are my builds, those are my items, really. We're one step closer now. We'll begin Act 2 in our next episode. I don't want to begin it right now, the very tail end of finishing Act 1. And I want to take a moment to thank all of you for, of course, liking, viewing, and even subbing for more content here. However long you watch a video for, that can benefit the video. It tells YouTube that, hey, you should probably recommend this content to other people. I know that what I'm doing isn't really conventional. I'm taking my time, I'm playing through. It's usually a format meant for streaming, but I like the idea of just making sure that it's cohesive, that it makes sense, it's all going together, and that we really get to take our time. I want to really value the story. I want to give it respect, because they put years of work into it, and also, as a tabletop player, as someone who likes to tell stories, who likes to write, I like to really delve into it. And ever since I was a little kid, I would make up characters for whatever game that I played. I mean, I played a lot of role-playing games, whether it was like Final Fantasy VII, Tales of Mana, Ogre Battle 64. I mean, just so many different games where it was all about inventive, creative worlds. So I've always been about that. And I remember reading the Dragonlance books too. Back then, I didn't even know that they were actually considered part of the D&D franchise. I had no idea. I had no idea about any of that. Now, for those of you who have joined my Patreon, thank you. I don't really push too much, as you can tell. I could be pushing a lot more. I could say, hey, do this every single time. But I always save it for the very tail end for those of you who are still here. And for those of you who have left a super chat, again, thank you so much. That's where you can like leave a little comment, where you can donate what you want. And like I said, it's a very unconventional series. It won't be like some clickbait series where it's all about doing some crazy, silly stuff. I mean, there's a place for that out there. It's a lot of fun to watch, but again, we're here about storytelling. We're here about some serious venture. So thanks to all of you supporting me, I'm able to continue doing that. And I don't have to go down that road of just trying anything else other than what I enjoy, because I want to make sure that I have a passion for it and I enjoy what I'm doing, which I do. All right, I've gone on a long diatribe here, and I need to stop. I'm done for right now. We're getting ready for Act 2. That'll be up very, very soon. Until then.